Good evening, every one of you. Hi, Nidhi. And who is this pirate? Yusuf. Hi, every one of you. How are you all? Evening. Okay. Hi, pirate. What is your exact name? I'm good. Thank you, Yusuf. Okay, that's great, Chandana. So, every one of you are clear with the last two classes? See, in the last two classes, we have seen a very important concept regarding polynomials, where we have seen. Okay, then why is your name pirate, Mr. Ahmad Jabri? Why is it so? What is the reason behind it? Anyways, in the last two classes, we have seen graphical representation of zeros. Graphical representation of zeros of polynomials, and also we have seen relation between zeros and coefficients. This is what we have seen in the last class with respect to polynomials. And now today in this class we are going to see a very important topic, that is division of polynomials by polynomials. In your earlier classes you have seen division of fractions and integers, whole numbers. You have also seen all those kind of things. So what is this division of polynomials by polynomials? What is the importance of this? Can any of you guess it out? So pirate, if your account is transferred, why not your name is changed? Can't you change your name to your real name? Isn't it not possible? Farjun, Yusuf, Nitika, Nidhi. So we can figure out g of x is a factor of p of x. That's a good idea. Okay, Akshat says no importance. That says that you do not know anything about this concept, or you haven't thought about this concept, Akshat. Okay, Nitika, don't worry, we have just started the class and we're going to deal with division of polynomials by polynomials. So Akshat, if you think that there is no importance, let me show you a small case. I'll see how you will be able to solve without using division of polynomials. Tell me, suppose I'll say x squared. Okay, let me take x cube, that will be better. X cube plus x squared minus x and plus 1. If I'm correct, it will be plus 1 plus 1 plus 2, and okay, this is plus x, so that yes. Okay, don't worry, pirate. Don't worry, Ahmad. I'm sorry. Okay. In real life, we won't be given quadratic variables. I didn't get your question. Actually. Here, x cube plus x squared plus x plus 1. If I'm correct, if x is equal to minus 1, is one of the zeros of this cubic polynomial. Am I correct, every one of you? Substitute minus 1 in the polynomial. That would be x, but not x squared. Which one you're talking about, Akshat? We won't be given any quadratic variables. I didn't get your question, Akshat. Okay. So now, coming to this, x is equal to minus 1. X is equal to minus 1 is one of the zero. What about the other two zeros? Actually, as you said, there is no importance of division of polynomials by polynomials. Now I want to know how can you find out the other two zeros of this cubic polynomial, given that you know one of the zero. Can you just explain me the method or whatever idea you have? Long division. Okay, Ram, let us see. Ahmad is also saying midterm breakup Sunaini by dividing with other polynomial. That's good. Every one of you are good at this. I think Akshat, I'm waiting for Akshat's answer. Cannot be possible without long division. So I hope now you understood what is the importance of division of polynomials by polynomials, isn't it? Okay, so now let us see. See here, what we are going to do is that here this cubic polynomial I can write it as x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma, with alpha, beta, gamma are the three zeros of this cubic polynomial. And if you divide by x plus 1, I'll say x minus alpha is nothing but x minus of minus 1 is x plus 1. So if you divide, one of the term will get cancelled and it will be left with a quadratic, let me say a quadratic polynomial. Now if you factorize this quadratic polynomial, you will get the other two zeros. Is everyone of you able to understand this? See, some of you are saying split the middle term of this x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. It will be very difficult if you try to factorize a cubic polynomial. It will be very difficult. Probably at few cases it may be easy other than quadratic polynomial. If you try to factorize for cubic or biquadratic polynomials, it will be very difficult. Okay. Now I hope everyone of you understood what is the importance of division of polynomials. Is that clear, every one of you? Or any of you still have any doubt? Yes, Ram. Splitting is only possible for quadratic. That's good. That's really good, every one of you. Okay, before entering into the class, I just want to ask a small question. I'll see how many of you are good at aptitude, so that I can continue with my class for today. I'll see how many of you are, what standard is your class, first of all. This is a very general question, guys. This is a very general question. Okay, that's a very good joke. Sunaini Chandana. Unfortunately, I'm unable to laugh for this joke. Anyways, let me say there is a truth village and there is a liar village. Suppose a road is paved like this. Okay, Nitika, Fahad, Shavadip, that's a very great joke. Now let's come back to this question. I'll see how many of you are really at 10th standard and how many of you are at 5th standard. Guys, if you are able to answer this question, yes, you are at 10th standard. If not, I'll say you are at, I'll treat you as 5th class students. Is that okay? Fahad, Nitika, Rushad, are you ready for the challenge? Okay. Okay, Rushad. Okay. Anyways, let's see this question. There is a truth village where people always speak truth. Yes, Rushad, I hope you know this answer. And liar village where people always speak lies. Okay, in a truth village, people always speak truth, and there is a liar village in which people always speak lie. Now there is a villager standing over here at this junction. A villager is standing, and then another traveler has come, and he has to travel to. He should know the way which leads to liar village and which leads to truth village. He does not know which is a truth village and which is a liar village. Unfortunately, there is no directions mentioned at the junction part. There is no indication for the directions. Okay, now this traveler has asked, this traveler has a chance, this traveler has only one single chance to ask a question to this villager, and we do not know this villager belongs to which village, we do not know. To which village, we do not know. By asking only one single question, the traveler should know which is the way to liar village and which is the way to truth village. Can any of you tell me what is that question? Yes, Yusuf, absolutely. Can any of you tell me what is a single question should be asked by traveler so that he will come to know what is a single question should be asked by the traveler to the villager so that he comes to know which direction leads to which way. So pirate says where is the true village? Suppose if he belongs to a liar village, he will show this as the truth village. Chandana says, from which place are you from? Virgin, exactly. What is your answer, Virgin? Okay, Yusuf, again I'm saying, if you ask him, am I going to the truth village? If he is a liar, he will point out to liar village and he will say no, no. Where do people lie? People lie in both truth and liar village? Okay, that's absolutely, Akshit, I told you, there are no two questions, only one question can be asked by the traveler. I know this kind of answers can be expected from each and every one of you. There is only one question can be asked. I can see one of you has given the correct answer. Let me see how many of you can give the correct answer so that I'll give you the answer. Is anyone still left to give the answer? Is a grass green, Virgin? Again I'm saying is a sky blue, is a grass green, is a pen writing? These kind of questions will not suffice for the traveler because he can only ask one question. Yes, he wants to know the way right. He wants to know which direction leads to liar and which direction leads to truth. Okay. Okay, don't worry guys. I'll give you the answer. It will be a very simple question. Where do you stay? Okay, every one of you seems to be like 8th class students rather than 10th. Where do you stay? If you ask him, if suppose he is a liar, he'll point it towards truth village. And if you suppose he is a truth villager, he'll point out again to truth village. So that whatever the villager points out to this question, that is the direction to truth village, and the other direction will be liar village. Is this clear, every one of you? Or any of you have any questions, or any of you didn't understand? So this is what, where do you lie? That's what I'm saying. From this I can understand how many of you are good at this. Why not to the liar village? Definitely Ram, just now I explained you now. Anyways, this is just for you to understand. Okay, now let's move on with our class now. Division of a polynomial by a linear polynomial. So what we do for a general division, let me take a general example. Okay, let me change the pen color first of all. 5 divides 7. So 5 ones are 5 and 2. So what did you do over here? Okay, let me take another example that would be better. Let me take 5, 12, 5 2s are 10, and the remainder is 2. So in the same way, if you compare with the polynomials, I'm just comparing the normal integer division with the polynomial, guys. Don't relate all the properties, just for the sake of understanding. Here if you observe, whereas I can also divide it in this way, 5 ones are 5 and the remainder is 7. Which division is correct? There is the first one and this is the second one. Which one is correct? Fahad, you are saying second one. May I know the reason why you are saying second one? Yes, absolutely, everyone of you are correct. The first one is correct because the maximum amount of the maximum number possible, I'm dividing it by, I'm subtracting it from 12. So in the same way, if you observe here also, when you are trying to divide a polynomial, let me say quadratic polynomial by a linear polynomial, then if you observe, I need to eliminate the highest degree part. To eliminate that, what am I going to do is that I'll multiply x plus 1 into 3x. I'll multiply x plus 1 into 3x. Fahad, why not first one? What is the wrong? I didn't get your question. X plus 1 into 3x. That is nothing but 3x square plus 3x. Nitika will come to that, don't worry. However, I'm solving it. There is 3x square plus 3x. Now, we need to subtract the second one. Let me say 3x square plus 3x from this part. That is 3x square plus 4x plus 5. So for that, instead of subtracting, I'm just changing the signs over here. Pirate, okay, I'm sorry, it's Ahmad. So if you observe here, Fahad, you're being confused with the second one. You're being confused completely. Don't get into your mistake. Observe. This is what I'm explaining. Fahad, everyone else said right, whereas you have done a small mistake. If you observe, this is the right division. Is this the correct division or not? So I have shown you the other division as such. 5 ones are 5 and 7. I marked this as 2 and this as 1. Whereas you said the second division is the correct one. I hope you are aware of that. There is a wrong division. It is further possible to divide the 12. Are you clear with it, Fahad? Yes, that's what I'm saying. Earlier you said you have given a wrong answer. That's why. Probably you know the concept, but whereas when typing you have given a wrong answer. Okay. Now, coming to this, minus here I'm changing the signs because every one of you observe. Here I'm changing the signs because that's what, Fahad. I have just given the clarification for you. I know you know the concept, but you have given the wrong answer. Not a problem. Just continue with the class. Now, if you observe, why did I change the signs? Every one of you might have a question. Why did I change the signs? Because whatever you do, 12 and 10, you need to subtract this plus 10. That is, you just change it as minus. In the same way, I'm changing the signs and I'm adding them. 3x square minus 3x square is nothing but 0. And 4x minus 3x is x plus 5. So is it further possible for me to divide this x plus 5? Is it further possible for me to divide? So how are you saying that it is further possible? How are you saying that? Because whatever the after the first division you got that, it is greater than x plus 5 is greater than x plus 1. Do you agree with this? X plus 5 is greater than x plus 1. Yes. That is why in the earlier part also, if you say, always the remainder should be less than the divisor. Okay. Now, yes, we'll come to the degree and all those things. Don't worry, Akshat. The power of the divisor, everything will come to that. I'm just explaining in a normal division method. Now, if you observe x plus 1, and again I'll change the signs over here, such that x minus x is 0, 5 minus 1 is plus 4. So now I can write this as 3x squared plus 4x plus 5 is equal to 3x plus 1 into x plus 1 plus 4. How many of you agree with this? Here earlier also, if you observe, 12 is equal to 5 into 2 plus 2. That is the same way I am writing it over here. Even the polynomials, the same thing will apply. But whereas a few things you need to understand and you need to observe here with respect to polynomials and division of integers, a few things differ. We'll see what are the things differ and what are the steps to be followed right now. Let me show you. So the step 1 is to obtain the first term of the quotient, divide the highest degree term of the dividend by the highest degree term of the divisor. That is nothing but divide the highest degree of the term or the dividend by the highest degree of the divisor. Okay, now such that with what you need to multiply this x square such that you are able to eliminate x power 4. Such that you will be able to eliminate by x power 4. That is nothing but x squared. X squared into x squared is nothing but x power 4 plus 5x squared. Now the sign changes. X power 4 minus x power 4 is 0, and minus 6x squared minus 5x squared is minus 11x squared plus 4. Now if you multiply, you need to further, to obtain the next term of the quotient, divide the highest degree term of the new dividend. There is a new dividend, and you need to highest degree term of the new dividend by the highest degree term of the divisor. Again, the highest degree term of the divisor is x squared. To eliminate the highest degree over dividend, I'll be multiplying by minus 11, such that it is minus 11x squared and minus 55. It is plus, both gets cancelled, and 4 plus 55 is 59. So is it further possible for me to divide this 59? No. Why is this? Because see, continue the process until the remainder becomes 0. Continue the process until the remainder becomes 0, or the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of divisor. If you observe, degree of the remainder is x power 0. If suppose it is something like 59x, also we can just leave it that way, because the degree of the remainder is less than degree of the divisor. Here degree of divisor is 2, 59x is also, I can just leave it because the degree of the remainder is less than degree of divisor. Is every one of you able to understand this? Yes, that's good. Sunaini, Fahad, Chandana, that's good, every one of you. So this is how I hope. And one more important thing you need to observe here. Whenever suppose if this is given as 4 minus 6x squared plus x power 4, instead of giving dividend as such, it is given as such 4 minus 6x squared plus x power 4. Then you need to arrange them in the descending, rearrange. That's good. That's a very good term actually. Rearrange the terms in the form of descending order of their degree. It is nothing but x power 4 minus 6x squared plus 4. Write in standard form. That's a good idea. Every one of you, Nitika, Nidhi, every one of you. That's good. That's really good. So I hope now you should be clear with this question. Every time we have changed the sign, is this compulsory? Fahad, okay, let me ask you every time, okay, let me see whether it is yes or no, I do not know. 5, 12 is there. 5 2 is 10, I have written. So what do you do over here? If you change the sign, it will be 2. If you are not changing the sign, it will be 22. Is this a correct division? You should understand it, Fahad. It's a very small question, whatever you asked. You should understand it for yourself. Isn't it? I hope you should be aware of this. That is why the sign change is compulsory for all the whenever you are trying to divide it. Okay, this will help you to remember for a longer time. Now let me go with the next question. Here, yes, if you observe a note over here under this question, to carry out division, we first write both dividend and divisor in decreasing orders of the degrees. Both divisor and dividend, both of them written in the decreasing order of the degrees. Okay. Now find a quotient and remainder when x power 4 minus 5x plus 6 is divided by 2 minus x squared. How do you solve this? Here quotient and remainder is asked. How do you solve it? Any idea? Okay, that's a good idea actually. Nidhi has given rearrange the divisor minus x squared plus 2. X power 4 minus 5x plus 6. What next? Okay, that's a very good idea, Farjan. When to write in the standard form, you need to multiply the coefficients with 0. That's good. That's a good idea. Anyways, even if you do not do, there is nothing wrong. But it will be a very good habit if you try to write it in a standard form. Let me write it. That would be better. Let me say 0 into x cube plus 0 into x squared minus 5x plus 6. Now what am I going to do is that I'll multiply by minus x squared, because minus x squared plus 2. So minus x squared into minus x squared will be plus x power 4 and it will be minus 2x squared. Now if you observe 0x cube, so leave it as such, there is no need of 0x cube, whereas 0x squared, change the sign over here. Both the x power 4 gets cancelled and it will be 2x squared minus 5x plus 6. Excuse me guys. Now I need to multiply, I need to eliminate. This is not compulsory as far as I think. Writing 0x cube. Yes, Fahad, it is not compulsory, but it's a good habit. It's a good habit to do. Okay. Now if you come to, I need to multiply by minus 2 such that 2x squared minus 4, that is nothing but plus or minus plus, and both of them gets cancelled. It will be 5x, or let me say minus 5x plus 10 if I am correct. The remainder will be plus minus 5x plus 10, isn't it? Because this is plus 4, it is not going to change the minus 5x. I hope everyone of you are able to understand. Here I have left it as minus 5x plus 10 if you observe, because the remainder degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the quotient, or sorry, degree of the divisor. Is this clear so far, every one of you? Or any of you have any doubt or any questions? No doubt, that's good, that's great. Minus 4x, not minus 4, am I correct? So observe it, Fahad. Minus 2 into minus x squared, that is nothing but minus 2 plus 2x squared. Minus 2 into 2, how much it will be? Fears, if you observe, 6 plus 4. 6 plus 4 gives you 10. Are you able to understand, everyone? Okay. So I hope every one of you should be clear. You should write 4 under 6. Yes, that's a good idea, Akshal. That's absolutely correct. I should write 4 under 6. That would be much better for you to understand. Minus plus 4. Okay. Yes, Chandana, absolutely. That's a correct method actually. Okay. Now everyone of you are clear with this? No more doubts? Yes. Then let me go to the important concept, that is the division algorithm for polynomials. So what is this division algorithm? That is nothing but if p of x and g of x are any two polynomials where g of x is not equal to 0. So what is this condition, g of x is equal to not equal to 0? Can any of you tell me? What is this condition, g of x is not equal to 0? Any idea? Any number cannot be divided by 0. That's good, every one of you. See, it is never possible that whenever you write divided by 0, the number is not defined, or probably some will say that it is infinity which is not defined. Okay, Sunaini, I didn't get you. You defined. What is this? Undefined. Okay, not defined or undefined. I don't think it is not defined. Generally, we say I'm not that good at English. Probably you can check it for yourself whether it is undefined or not defined. With g of x is not equal to 0, I can say that generally what we write p of x by g of x. So it should not be equal to 0. But the degree actually it should be less than g of x degree should be less than r of x. If I'm correct, we have also seen that if it is equal, you can definitely get the highest degree term. Are you able to understand, Akshat? If the degree is equal to r of x, then definitely you can eliminate that r of x at highest degree term by multiplying somehow. Okay. Anyways, let us read the complete statement over here. That if p of x and g of x are any two polynomials with g of x not equal to 0, then we can find polynomials q of x and r of x such that p of x is equal to g of x in q of x plus r of x, where r of x is equal to 0 or degree of r of x is less than degree of g of x. That's a good question actually to ask if g of x is a constant. Okay, let me see what will happen. To divide 5, can't I write a fraction over here? Let me say 12 by 5. 5 into 12 by 5 is nothing but 12, 0. So what is your question exactly, Akshat? Probably you can give a proper question. Okay, you're saying if it is a polynomial, isn't it? Let me show you. 12x. If I divide 5 into 12 by 5, this will be equal to 12x, and it will be 0. So I hope you should be clear with this, Akshat. Or probably you are asking me to divide it with a bigger number. Okay, I'll do it. 5x squared plus 2x. Let me say x squared by 5. If you multiply, that is nothing but x squared plus or minus, that will be 0, and plus 2x, and that is nothing but plus let me say 2x by 5 again. This will be equal to 2x. So it is nothing but x squared plus 2x by 5. The question comes as this, as such. Akshat, where did you get confused? I didn't get your point. Okay, let me show you. Let me say that 5 into x squared plus 2x by 5. If you're talking about constant, I'm just taking it as both the way. Here, this is itself. It is nothing but x squared plus 2x. Here, r of x is equal to 0. I hope you should be able to understand by this, Akshat. But generally, why are you saying sorry? I hope you were able to understand, Akshat. That's good. So, Fahad, is this possible? Generally, you will not be asked this kind of questions. These are kind of trivial questions. Whatever Akshat is asking, he's just trying to solve his resolve his doubt. Virgin, you have raised your hand. Do you have any doubt? Now, if you observe p of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x, there is nothing but Euclid's division lemma. Someone of you are saying absolutely. Whereas Euclid's division algorithm, when you are trying to find out HCF of two numbers, then you continuously do the process. You just you do not stop it somewhere over there. Okay. Okay, that's fine, Virgin. Try to continue with the class. Now, if suppose when you are talking about division algorithm, whether r of x is equal to 0 or degree of r of x is less than degree of g of x, you just restrict to one step. I hope everyone of you are able to understand. Whereas in Euclid's division lemma, when r of x is not equal to 0, you continue with it, with the divisor and the remainder continue with the continue the Euclid's division lemma algorithm continuously. Am I correct? Nitika, Farjun, Fahad, Akshat. Whereas division algorithm is just to represent it in the form as such. That is nothing but, well, I can say it is just to represent 12 as 5 into 2 plus 2. I hope every one of you are able to understand this, isn't it? Yes. So now I have asked you earlier in class. Now we have seen enough number of concepts. I asked you earlier in the class that If I have given you 1 0, to find out the other two zeros, you need to apply division of polynomials by polynomials. Now let me say, which condition it will be possible when r of x is equal to 0 or this condition. There are two conditions for reminders when it is possible to find the zeros of all the of that polynomial. That's good. So Naina, it is not second condition, it is first condition when r of x is equal to 0. Nidhi, absolutely correct. See, what we have done, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, that is equal to x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma plus r of x it will be. If r of x is equal to 0, then only these will be the factors of this polynomial. I hope everyone of you are able to understand the factors property. You can compare with this. Let me show you. Fahad, do you have any doubt? I hope everyone else is clear. Fahad, if you have any doubt, let me know. Let me remove this. Okay. Now, moving on. Fahad, do you have any doubt? If you have any doubt, just let me know. I'll explain you. Now, this question is nothing but divide 7x cube plus 27x square minus 37x minus 5 by s1. This explanation which you have just explained. Okay. So Fahad, so the zeros of a polynomial plus remainder. Yes. Let me come to that. 12 is equal to, I hope everyone of you understood. Let me explain it once again. 5 into 2 plus 2. When this is the case, can I say that 5 is a factor of 12? Can I say that 5 is a factor of 12? No, right? If I say 20 is equal to 5 into 4, now I can say that 5 is a factor of 20 or 4 is a factor of 20. And if I know 20 is equal to 5 into x, if I know 20 is equal to 5 into x, I can write that x is equal to 20 by 5, and it is nothing but 5 ones are 5 fours are. Isn't it? So if I know one factor, I can find out the other factor. In the same way, for the polynomials, if you observe, let me take a quadratic polynomial just for simple understanding, x square plus bx plus c. If it is equal to x minus alpha into x minus beta, r of x. Here, if r of x is equal to 0, then I can say these two are factors of this polynomial, and alpha and beta are zeros of the polynomial. If r of x is equal to 0, if r of x is not equal to 0, I cannot say that these are zeros. I hope now you should understand. Ahmad, Akshat, Fahad, do you still have any questions or any doubts? No? That's great, that's good. So now, moving on, let us try to solve an example. So this one I'm not going to do. Every one of you, in this type of questions, we have to first divide them both and then check if divisor into quotient is equal to dividend. Yes, Nitika, absolutely. You're talking about this question, if I'm correct, cube plus 27x squared minus 37x minus 5 by 7x minus 1 and verify the division algorithm. Absolutely, that's absolutely correct. First divide them, get the quotient, get the remainder, and then apply the division algorithm that p of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. Now simplify that g of x into q of x plus r of x and then get the p of x. Okay. Now every one of you give me step by step how to solve this. I'm not going to solve it myself. I'll see how many of you will give me the answers step by step. Accordingly, I'll go further. Let me write the first one. Akshat, don't give me this kind of an objective answers. First divide. Absolutely, it is given as divide only. With what I need to divide, what I need to write, just give me those answers. Actually, absolutely. Even in name, you cannot say first divide and verify to your in your examination paper, isn't it? So try to give me absolutely whatever is the objective answers, not subjective answers. 7x minus 1, 7x cube plus 27x square minus 37x minus 5. Here, what I need to multiply? First multiply by x square. That's good. That's good, Nidhi. First multiply by x square. 7x cube minus x square. What next? So Nidhi says change signs. Okay, I'll change the signs. What will happen after I change the signs? What will happen after I change the signs? Give me the values. 7x cube, however, it gets cancelled and it will be, okay, again, Rushad, Nidhi, don't give me add or those kind of answers. Give me the ultimate answer. If 27x square plus x square is done, what is the answer? 28x square minus 37x plus minus 5. What next? 28x square this is. And then multiply by 28x square. Who told you this, Akshat? Multiply by 28x square. Are you sure? Yes. That's why I'm expecting answers from each and every one of you. Actually, again, you are doing a mistake. Fahad, you are also doing a mistake. It's not 4x square. Okay, I can understand how many of you are doing mistakes as I asked the question. 4x, it is nothing but 28x square minus 4x. If you do it, plus or minus goes off. This 2 goes off. 37, this will be plus. So this will be minus 33x. Minus 5. Minus 33x minus 5. What is the further division? Is it possible? No. Every one of you is saying not possible. Whereas Akshat is saying 33 by 7x. Is it correct? Except Akshat, every one of you is saying not possible. But Akshat is saying 33 by 7x. Is that correct? Any of you can say yes or no? Yes, it is possible. Whatever Akshat said is absolutely correct. If you multiply the divisor by 33 by 7x, 33 by 7x, then it will be, let me say, it is not plus 33 by 7, guys, it is minus 33 by 7. I need to eliminate it as much as possible. It is not plus 3, it is minus 33 by 7, so I am taking minus, so it will be minus 33x, and it will be, let me say, okay, it need not be, oh sorry, it is not 33 by 7, it is not 33 by 7x, it is 33 by 7. I hope everyone of you are able to understand. Far, this is not that complicated, it is a very easy thing if you are trying to understand. Okay, now plus 33 by 7, if I am correct. Fears, do you have any doubt? The smiley shows you're completely gone with this question. I hope, do you have any question? Or anything you want me to explain once again? How 33 by 7 we can divide? Fahad, the main move of the polynomial is, it is not about, let me say, it is not about fraction or it is not about decimals. Let me say, the degree of the remainder should always be less than the degree of the divisor. That is the main thing what we have learned. Then we have to take LCM for further factorization. Not required, Rishabh. You need not take any LCM for further factorization. Here 33x gets cancelled. And it will be minus 33 by 7. So the remainder will be minus 5 minus 33 by 7. Let me just leave it like this. I'm not going to do any simplification further. I hope everyone of you are clear with this so far. Okay, so I need not required with that, but why 33 by 7? So I need to eliminate minus 33x. Fahad, how do I get 33x? By multiplying with the highest degree. I hope you haven't seen the statement earlier. Observe this. Continue the process until the remainder becomes 0 or the degree of the remainder is less than the degree of the divisor. If it is not, to obtain the next term of the quotient, divide the highest degree term of the new dividend by the highest degree term of the divisor. Isn't it? These are the statements which are very important, guys. Which form you are talking about, Fahad? I have already told you many times to give me a detailed account, but in this form, which form are you talking about? So here it is minus 5 minus 33 by 7. Your question is, because I can understand your question, why is it a fraction? Absolutely, there is nothing wrong if in polynomial if you are taking a fraction. Are you able to understand? There is nothing wrong if you take it in a fraction form. Fahad, you still have any doubt or any question? Probably in general integers, you may not take fraction, you will generally take decimal, or you generally do the division. But here, until the degree is less than the divisor degree, We're not simplifying here, but how is it generally done? Yes, Farjan, obviously, if you need to simplify minus 5 minus 33 by 7, you need to take LCM. There is no other go. If you do not take it, verify and verify, will it be correct? Okay. We'll come to that, don't worry. This type of question can be asked in exam. Absolutely fine. It can be asked. Even if the degree of remainder is less than the divisor, we can still multiply by minus x. No. What is this question? I didn't get you, Akshat. Even if the degree of the remainder is less than the divisor, we can still multiply by minus x. That is not possible. Even if the degree of the remainder is less than divisor, you need not do it further. Actually, probably give me an example with whatever question you are asking. You might be confused with your question. Check out your question. Now, let us try and verify it. Should we leave it and verify it in that form or simplify it? Nidhi, don't worry, I'll come to that. The reminder, don't worry, I'll come to that. P of x is equal to 7x cubed plus 27x squared minus 37x minus 5. The g of x is equal to g of x is nothing but 7x minus 1 and q of x is the quotient. It is nothing but x square plus 4x minus 33 by 7. X square plus 4x minus 33 by 7. Is everyone of you able to understand this so far? Guys, Fiyaj, Nidhi, every one of you don't get confused with the reminder. I'll come to that part. In this case, I'm just leaving it here. You will understand why am I leaving it. Don't worry about that. Okay. Now, as per the division algorithm, it is nothing but g of x into q of x plus r of x. For that, what am I going to do is that 7x minus 1 into x square plus 4x minus 33 by 7 plus minus 5 minus 33 by 7. It is nothing but 7x into x square, 7x cube plus 28x square minus 33x minus x square minus 4x plus 33 by 7 plus, let me say, I'll write it as minus 5 minus 33 by 7. So far, every one of you are clear? That's what action. That's what I have been shouting for the last 5 minutes. That's why I'm not taking the LCM again. If I take the LCM again, I need to subtract this 33 by 7. It's kind of a burden for me. I just need to verify it. So I'm not taking. Why do I need to LCM and why do I need to put extra effort? See, if it is a 3 marks question, try to give 3 marks effort. Why are you keeping 10 marks effort? You are not going to get any more marks, right? If you're trying to give more effort. Am I correct? Probably in physics you will be able to understand this kind of effort problems. Okay. Now if you observe 28x squared minus x squared is nothing but 7x cubed plus 27x squared minus 37x minus 5. Am I correct? 37x, yeah. So this will be applicable for all reminders with fraction. Akshat, yeah, it may depend. It may depend from question to question. See, generally when you are verifying, you need not simplify it too much. Whenever you are simplifying, whenever you are verifying, you need not simplify. Because however, finally you know that the answer will be this one itself, right? Your answer itself is in question. You know that, and whatever is in the reminder, that will definitely get cancelled at the end. I hope you should be able to understand now. Sahir, you have raised your hand. What is your doubt? Do you have any questions? I hope everyone of you are clear with this verification part. Does any of you have any doubt or any question or any thing you are not solved? Okay, Fahad, you have raised your hand. Do you have any doubt? Fahad, you have raised your hand. If you have any doubt, let me know. I'll explain. Or else let me move forward. Fahad, give me detailed account of your doubt, whatever is your doubt, so that I'll be able to explain. Okay. If you have any doubt, let me know, Fahad, or else I'm moving to the next question. Every one of you, let us take a few seconds to finish your Fahad's question. I'm just waiting for Fahad. Okay. In the meantime, every one of you try out this question. Get cancelled at the end. Oh yeah, that's what we were discussing so far, Fahad. Were you following the class? Okay, strange question. Let me see. If this is plus 33/7 and this is minus 33/7, of course, right? If there is a minus 33/7 plus 33/7, I can get your question detailedly. What is your doubt actually? You did not get. Probably try to note this question. Try to note this part. Try to note this part and simplify it for yourself. Try to note this 7x minus 1 into x square plus 4x minus 33/7 plus of minus 5 minus 33/7 and simplify it yourself. You will get that. Now, moving to the next question. A polynomial p of x when divided by x square plus 9x plus 7. Okay, what is given over here? What is this x square plus 9x plus 7? Is it remainder, quotient or g of x? Divisor, that's good. That's a good answer, Akshat. Fajr, it's not dividend, it is divisor. There is nothing but g of x. Let me write. G of x is equal to x square plus 9x plus 7. And quotient is given by q of x is equal to 2 minus x. And r of x remainder is given as 3x plus 2. Okay? Now if you observe, g of x is equal to this, q of x is equal to this, and remainder is equal to 3x plus 2. Now you need to form p of x, where p of x is nothing but g of x into q of x plus r of x. Where p of x is nothing but g of x into q of x plus r of x. That is not bad. Divide it and solve it. P of x is equal to x square plus 9x plus 7, x square plus 9x plus 7. Okay, sorry Ahmad. X minus 2 we need to rearrange. Suppose your doubt is this. But what do we need to rearrange, Pirate? What are the things we need to rearrange? Isn't it dividend and divisor? Actually, dude, although we are multiplying, probably the answer is not that way. The answer should be that way. We need to rearrange only dividend and divisor, whereas that is nothing but q of x, that is quotient. You need not rearrange or you need not worry much about it, isn't it? Are you able to understand, Ahmed? Okay. Now if you observe the 2 minus x plus 3x plus 2. Now multiply it. X square is nothing but 2x square minus x cube plus 18x minus 9x square plus 14 minus 7x plus 3x plus 2. There is nothing but minus x cube 2x square minus 9x square is minus 7x square, and 18x minus 7x plus 3x is nothing but plus 14x if I'm correct. Every one of you check out my calculations. I may go wrong at times. I'll verify whether every one of you are attentive or not. Guys, check it. If there is anything wrong, let me know. And this is p of x. Guys, whenever I'm solving some question, don't sit just like that. I want every one of you to verify whatever calculations I'm doing, whatever the steps I'm going forward, how to go forward, everything you need to analyze. Or else it would be waste of time. It would not be helpful for you at all. If you just look at, I'll be able to solve. I'm not going to give you your examination. It is you who is going to give your examination. Okay. It should be 4x. Which one you're talking about? It should be 4x. 7 into 2, Rushat saying. Let me see. 7 into 2 is 14. Yes. 7 into 2 is 14 and minus 7x. What is wrong? Akshat. 18x minus 7x. Okay. Is it 7x squared? Rushat, is it plus 7x squared you're talking about? If you observe x squared minus 2x squared and x cube is there, 2x square and minus 9x square. Minus 9, it is minus 7x square if I'm correct. Yes, I have written it as minus 7x square only, Rushad. Check it once again, your calculations. Okay. Now, we need to find out P of 1 is asked. So, substitute 1 in the place of x. So, there it is nothing but minus 1 cube minus 7 into 1 square plus 14 into 1 plus 16. That is nothing but minus 1 minus 7 plus 14 plus 16. That is nothing but 30 minus 8. That is 22. Am I correct with this? Or any mistake or anything wrong, or any of you didn't understand so far? Or any questions from you? Hence 1 is not a 0. Yes, absolutely, Akshat. Why are you saying that yes, P of 1 is not equal to 0? That's good. That's a good understanding, Akshat. Hence 1 is not 0. Why we are doing this by trial and error method? Is it trial and error, Furjan? Is it trial and error? What do you mean by trial and error? Trial and error is nothing but you check out whether, but we are not doing any trial and error. There is an absolute method. P of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. That is a division algorithm which we have just learned. And P of 1 is asked, so we have substituted this. Okay, your doubt is that why am I checking P of 1, isn't it? You haven't read the question. That is nothing but find P of x and P of 1. Are you able to understand, Fajin? Okay. Now, let me see how many of you will be able to solve this question. If two of the zeros of the polynomial is given as root 3 and minus root 3, the polynomial P of x is 3x power 4 plus 7x cube minus 7x square minus 21x minus 6. Then find the other zeros of P of x. Okay, Akshat, so it's easy. Let me see how you will. Akshat, can you give me a step-by-step answer? Factors are x minus root 3. That's good, Rushad. That's a good understanding actually. Factors are x minus root 3 and x plus root 3. What next? I'll see how many of you will be able to solve this question. Yes, Akshat, x plus root 3, x minus root 3 are the factors, multiply factors. Okay, it will be, if I'm correct, a plus b into a minus b, it is nothing but a square minus b square, x square minus 3, if I'm correct. What next? How to find a quad polynomial, Nidhi? How to find a quad polynomial? That is what the question over here. Then divide by P of x. Yes, quad polynomial here. Akshat, why am I not getting any answer from you? Okay. Yes, then divide by P of x is Akshat's answer. So if you observe x minus root 3 into x plus root 3, that is nothing but x square minus 3. Now if you multiply, if you divide this P of x by x square minus 3, you will get the remaining zeros as a quotient. Square minus 3, 3x power 4 plus 7x cube minus 7x square minus 21x minus 6. Guys, I'm not going to solve it. It's a very big division. Every one of you should solve it for yourself. No, yes, version. Once after you get the quotient, you will get the quotient in the form of a quadratic polynomial. You will get the quotient as in the form of a quadratic polynomial, and you need to split the middle term of the quadratic polynomial to find out the other zeros. Every one of you note down this as a homework. Every one of you note down this as your homework. And then get alpha and beta. Absolutely. Once after you have finished noting down, let me know, guys. Akshay, Rushad, every one of you. Once after you note it down, let me know. Okay, so Nani, that's good. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Again, okay, let me give you not this question. This is your homework. One more homework. Every one of you solve it. If the polynomial x power 4 minus 6x cube plus 16x square minus 25x plus 10 is divided by another polynomial. Here the polynomial is given, that is a quadratic polynomial. The remainder comes out to be x plus a. Find k and a. Can any of you give me an idea before noting it down? Can any of you give me an idea how to solve this question? What is the way or what could be the method to solve this question? So Rushad, you're saying divide. Are you sure? Because there is a variable in the k. There is a variable in the divisor, that is g of x. First reminder by dividing and then equate. Put it in formula. That's good, Sonani. First find the 0 and remainder in the form of x and a. Okay, that will be very difficult, Akshat. If you Ahmad said that. First find the 0, that it will be very difficult. Then long division method. Okay. Every one of you. Yusuf, let us discuss this. Then I'll go to the last homework question. Now, if you observe here, instead of long division method, it would be always better if you apply division algorithm. That is, p of x is equal to g of x into q of x plus r of x. Here you already have x plus a. R of x is already there, and q of x, take it as ax square plus bx plus c, and consider g of x as ax square minus 2x plus k. Now multiply these two, and here write it as x plus a. Add this remainder. If you do that finally, and compare the coefficients of these x power 4, and once you multiply with x square, a is equal to 1. In that way, compare the coefficients. As you compare the coefficients, you will get the a value. Okay guys, this is a dash. This is different from this a. I hope everyone of you are aware of it. This is a dash x square plus bx plus c. Okay. Multiply this ax square plus bax plus c into this, and then add this one. Take all the common like terms. Find out the coefficient of that like term and compare with it, such that you will get a dash b c, and in the same way you will be able to find out k and a also. I'll go for it, Fahad. Wait for a second. I hope everyone of you are able to understand how to solve this question. Rushad, if you leave it as q of x, it is not possible for you to find out this k and a value. If you just leave it as q of x, it will be difficult, isn't it? If you try to find it out this way, I'll go to that Shauyadeep. Wait for a second. Let me clear this one. I hope everyone of you clear with this. Does any of you have any questions or any doubts with this question? Every one of you should give me the answer in the next class, guys. Okay. Now let me go to the last question. Because whenever I'm giving a question as homework, whenever I'm asking you to note down what were you people doing, as everyone else is able to solve, what is the problem with else everyone? I had you have your Nitika. I did, as you said, I depended on NCERT chapters. Okay, so Nitika, were you able to solve all the questions? Okay, so can I expect 100 out of 100 or whatever it is, 100% marks? Okay, that's good, Sunaini. Okay, Nitika, that's good and great. So I would say direct questions from text, most of them. Yes, probably don't worry whether it is direct questions or not. But I would say whatever textbook you're following, just prefer only one textbook. Whether it is NCERT or whether it is RT Sharma, whatever it may be, stick to one textbook, because very important thing is that one textbook covers all the models. You need to know the model so that whatever question is given in your exam, you will be able to solve. That's why I always give. That's why I always recommend one textbook will be more than enough. Rushad, whether your teacher gives you outside question also, that wouldn't be something from your 11th standard or 12th standard. It would be from the same chapter and same concept, whatever you have studied. Isn't it? So don't worry about same concept. You need to understand. If you are able to understand it, then you will be able to solve. Okay. So with this, we are done with our class. Everyone of you practice from whatever textbook you are following, and we'll have a doubt session in the next class. Fahad, what's wrong with you? What happened? What should I do? Please write it in chat box. Okay, everyone of you, we're done with our class for today. In the next class, we'll have doubt session on polynomials. Bring out all your questions so that we can discuss all the models, whatever you're facing difficulty or whatever you were unable to solve in your examination or anyway. Okay. Again, we'll meet in the next class. Till then, everyone of you. Yes, Rushad, bring out all your questions to the next doubt session. Till then, everyone of you. Bye bye and good night.